Tortured Poets department is officially the most pre-saved album countdown page ever.
Spotify announced Friday evening that Swift's latest work is now its most streamed album in a single day.
Keep going, keep going. I just honestly had no idea how it would affect the creative process.
Marriage clues in Fortnight. All right, let's dive into the juicy details of Taylor Swift's marriage clues in her latest music video, Fortnight. Brace yourself for some tantalizing insights into Taylor's love life. The video kicks off with none other than Taylor herself donning a stunning wedding dress. The sight of her in bridal attire has sent Swifties everywhere into a frenzy, and for good reason. It's like she's dropping a major hint about a potential walk down the aisle with her ex, Joe Alwyn. Talk about setting the rumor mill on fire. But wait, there's more! As if the wedding dress wasn't enough to get tongues wagging, the lyrics from Taylor's song So Long London add fuel to the fire. They're dripping with themes of love, commitment, and this undeniable longing for some concrete proof of affection. Could she be drawing from her own experiences with Joe? It sure seems like it. And let's not forget about Taylor's Instagram game. She's been dropping breadcrumbs left and right, and we're eating them up like there's no tomorrow. Just when the Fortnite video hits our screens, Taylor's out here posting about closing a chapter in her life. Coincidence? I think not. It's like she's telling us, hey, I'm moving on to bigger and better things, y'all. So what's the verdict? Are wedding bells in Taylor and Joe's future? Or is this all just another clever marketing ploy from the Queen of Pop herself? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure. Taylor Swift knows how to keep us on the edge of our seats, eagerly awaiting her next move, the private romance. Let's peek behind the curtains of one of Hollywood's most secretive love stories, Taylor and Joe Alwyn's romance. Despite living under the spotlight's glare, these two managed to keep their relationship locked away from prying eyes for a solid 6 years. Impressive, right? Joe Alwyn in particular seemed to have a knack for dodging the paparazzi and steering clear of any public relationship talk. Talk about stealth mode. Now on to the music. Taylor's album, The Tortured Poets Department, serves up a hefty dose of emotional roller coaster rides, with themes of loneliness and the suffocating feeling of being trapped in a relationship gone sour. It's like she's pouring her heart out on every track, giving us a glimpse into the highs and lows of her romance with Alwyn. Could these songs be her way of processing the breakup and moving on? It's definitely food for thought. And let's not forget about the ever-present engagement rumors swirling around these two. Despite all the speculation, Taylor and Joe kept their lips sealed tighter than a jar of pickles. No confirmations, no denials, just radio silence. It's like they were playing a never-ending game of, guess what's really going on? Sneaky, huh? So what's the takeaway from all this secrecy and speculation? Well, it seems like Taylor and Joe are the masters of keeping us guessing. Whether they're together, apart, engaged, or just enjoying some well-deserved privacy, one thing's for sure. Their love story is as captivating as it is mysterious. Taylor Swift's fair game. Let's set the record straight about Taylor Swift's latest album and her expo, Joe Alwyn. Despite what the gossip mill might churn out, Taylor's album isn't serving up any piping hot diss tracks aimed at her former flame, Joe. You won't find any thinly veiled jabs or shady lyrics here. Instead, Taylor's taking the high road and keeping it classy. In fact, word on the street is that Taylor had zero reservations about pouring her heart out in the music, breakup with Joe included. She sees it as fair game, folks, and hey, why shouldn't she? After all, what's an artist supposed to do if not draw inspiration from their own life experiences? And get this, Taylor even teamed up with Joe on a few tunes for the album. Now, if that isn't a sign of maturity and mutual respect, I don't know what is. She's giving credit where credit's due, acknowledging Joe's part in shaping her music. Now, about those references in Taylor's songs. Sure, she's spilling some tea about past relationships, but Joe's not the one in the crosshairs. Taylor's directing her lyrical firepower elsewhere, like towards her ex Calvin Harris. Seems like she's got plenty of material to work with when it comes to matters of the heart. So there you have it. Taylor Swift's keeping it real and drama-free when it comes to her ex Joe Alwyn. No bad blood, no snarky remarks, just pure heartfelt music. And isn't that what it's all about in the end? Taylor Swift's regrets. Let's dive into Taylor Swift's musical journey through heartbreak and healing, shall we? First off, Taylor's not holding back when it comes to pouring her emotions into her music. She's diving headfirst into the deep end and coming out with 31 soul-stirring tracks, that lay bare her past relationship with Joe Alwyn. Talk about a musical therapy session! Despite the curtains closing on their 6-year love story back in February 2023, Taylor's not one to shy away from the raw, gritty realities of love and loss. Instead, she's using her breakup as fuel for her creative fire, crafting songs that serve as a poignant reflection of her journey with the British heartthrob. And here's the kicker: Taylor's not apologizing for a single lyric. She's standing tall and proud, owning every word she sings and every emotion she evokes. It's like she's saying, "This is me, take it or leave it." But life moves on, right? And for Taylor, that means embracing new beginnings. Enter NFL athlete Travis Kelce. Their budding romance marks a fresh chapter in Taylor's life, one filled with hope, happiness, and maybe even a little bit of heart-pounding excitement. So what's the moral of the story? Well, Taylor's breakup with Joe Alwyn may have been the end of one chapter, but it's just the beginning of another. And as she continues to evolve as an artist and as a person, one thing's for sure: she'll always have a song to sing and a story to tell. Nod to ex-Joe Alwyn. Let's talk about Taylor's playful nod to her ex Joe Alwyn through the magic of internet memes. As the release date for Taylor's album, The Tortured Poets Department, drew near, an internet meme started making the rounds. And guess who was the star of the show? None other than Joe Alwyn himself. The meme playfully suggested that Joe would be the target of Taylor's upcoming songs, painting him as the unwitting subject of her lyrical musings. Now here's where it gets interesting. Taylor didn't just brush off the meme with a laugh. Oh no, she went ahead and hit that like button on Instagram, giving her seal of approval to the joke. It's like she's saying, "Yep, you got me there." But hold up. Before you start thinking that Taylor's music is all about dragging her ex through the mud, think again. Sure, her songs touch on the ups and downs of her relationship with Joe, but it's done with a level of depth and nuance that goes beyond simple criticism. Taylor's not out here throwing shade left and right. Instead, she's crafting a complex narrative that acknowledges both the strengths and shortcomings of their time together. So while the internet may love to speculate and stir up drama, Taylor's music tells a different story, one that's filled with layers, emotions, and a whole lot of heart. And hey, isn't that what makes her the Queen of Pop? That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.